Don't ask me what time it is, because want, because I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father, Son, and Father God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. I'm going to talk about, well, first I will tell you, folks, I don't get dreams of God anymore. And I also don't get visions of God anymore. You know? But I still get things from God when I'm walking and looking and listening and, you know, and feelings and all that kind of thing. So that is still there, but dreams and visions are completely finished. I think this is finished. I did tell everything. I think I'm done with dreaming and the visions. So I only can speak when something happened with me and I know that it is God. Then I only will speak. Or I will keep my mouth shut. If this also do not happen anymore, then I will be gone from the internet, folks, because that's the only thing I do. I listen only to God. If God nothing got to say anymore, then I got nothing to say anymore, because I work for my Father, and my Father give everything what is needed to warn you. You understand? So when this will not happen anymore, you will not hear me on the internet anymore, folks. Then it's done. Then I will come back someday or never again. I just don't know. But I cannot work if there is no work. That's the case, and that's how easy it is. And I work for God, and God really is my Father. And He can make me speak, and He can make me quiet. Now He start to make me quiet. I'm done talking, and I got not much more to say. If I get no dreams, no visions anymore, and God don't warn me for things anymore, then do understand, folks, that my job is done. And what will happen with me? I'm just waiting. That's the thing I always do. I'm waiting for my Father God to take me, or I don't know what He's gonna do. Or maybe it will become different, that I get dreams and visions and these things again, you know. Then you will hear me on the internet. But the only things I do for you is warn you. I'm warning you. That's the best thing I can do. Because I saw many people go wrong, and even if I did warn them, they wouldn't listen. Then when you get problems and you did not listen, then these are your own problems. You know? I cannot wash them away, and my Father will not wash them away. Get it? So that's just the way it is. But this is an announcement, folks. If I get nothing from God inside anymore in dreams and visions, then I cannot speak anymore. So I think you will not hear me for a long time anymore. When I start to get dreams and visions again, I will come back. For now, I think I'm done. I told you almost everything. And now we need to wait till everything will be fulfilled. That's the meaning. And I watch this. I watch the fulfillments. And I told you folks, everything what comes out of my mouth will and must be fulfilled. These fulfillments need to take place. How ugly it will be for you folks, I can do nothing about it. And I want to do something about it, because I like to help. Now let's talk about love. I saw a pop concert of Ariana Grande, or Grande, how you call it. Well folks, you go to people who are good friends with demons. You understand? And when she starts to sing, she always says something first. So she starts to say this to you. Hi people, nice that you are there. I love you. I really, really love you. I love you so much. I love you. And you people think, oh, she is a lovely girl because she loves me. She loves you so that you will go to hell. And hell will be on it. Nowhere else. This is what she wants from you. And then I hear a story about her and all these pop stars folks. They are all the same. They do it all with each other. They do it all together. And they fight with each other, you think. But these are good friends. They never fight. But they bring this in the news so that you will think, oh, Nicki Minaj did fight with, you call this bitch? With Madonna and with Ariana Grande. No, folks. That's what you need to think. But that's not true. Yeah, she did go to a place where dead people are buried, you know, a cemetery. Yeah, she did go to a cemetery, and demons did go after her. Demons. But I like to know, how is it possible when she is a demon already that demons will come after her. I do not understand. But this is what you people don't see. I'm telling you, folks, it's the truth. They demonized our little children, and they show nakedness and whatever there is, all for your little children and all for your eyes to see. Understand? And how can they do it better than in a pop concert? Watch out for this pop concert, for these parties. You know what kind of parties these people do? Underground? Did you ever know? So watch out. It's your last warning, and I warn you for the last time. Because it's the last time you're gonna hear me here on the internet. I stop till my Father will give me dreams and visions again. Or you will not hear me here on this channel anymore. For I told you, folks, I only work for one person. This person is my Father. I do love my Father very much. And I will listen in anything He did give me and did tell me and let me feel and did learn me. I did learn lots of things about this world I did not even know. But for now, folks, it's finished. It's finished. I'm done. I did do what I have to do. I did promise my Father to do this. And I think I'm done. I'm finished. I did talk about everything. Everything, also the things what comes from the little corners. You cannot see, you cannot know, you cannot feel, you cannot talk about. I told you completely everything. Everything. Everything I know and everything my Father did give. I told you completely everything. I did not tell you who the devil is and who this Antichrist is. I did not tell you. But I told my Father God, oh, thanks Father God, can I tell the people? And my Father God became mad and he told me, no, you cannot tell the people. So I promised my Father God not to talk about it. So you will never know what I know. I only know your problems will stop soon, for you will not exist anymore. This is the last message I give you in the name of my Father God. I've been your unknown prophet for as long it took. But my job, my work is done. Now I can take a rest. We're going to see what will happen after I stop. If I come back, maybe the same evening, then you will understand that my Father God don't want me to stop. I'm a very good talker. I'm very wise. I'm very smart. And I'm well spoken. And this all I do for my Father God, for I do love him so much. For now, it's goodbye. I'm done. I did keep my promises. One by one. I did make these promises by my Father God. But now, folks, there is nothing more to say. There is only waiting. Waiting what time will give us all. And I especially wait for God, what God will give me. You know, folks, when I started to be with my Father God, and my Father God did show me everything and told me that I needed to go to the internet and start to learn. These are his words. I told my Father God, you need to pay me, or I will not work for you. It became quiet. I told my Father God, pay me all the love you do have, because your love, I want it. It belongs to me, so that I can pay you back with something you did give. And however can I pay you back, Father? With the love I did get from you. I repay it to you. This did make a very big connection with God and me. This is how it really did start. But I told my Father God, you need to pay me. You understand why God did touch a man like this? Because I am very honest and will not lie and never will. Before God did come, I lie a lot, folks. I'm honest. I did lie a lot. But I did lie to protect myself. Because I did have a turbulent life. A troubling life. Many friends I did have, they always did fight, and I always did walk with them. And I do not talk about 1, 2, 3 friends. No, I talk about 500 or 750 something. I talk about a very big group of friends I did have. So I needed to protect myself. So I needed to lie to those people. I'm happy that I'm still alive, because many people in my group of friends, they did die. By murder and accidents and heroin, cocaine, hash, weed, pills. Many did have drinking problems. I did lose many of that kind of people who were next to me. For they did love fighting. They did love weed, hash, heroin, cocaine, pills, liquor. They did love danger. And folks, I don't know any better. If you live by the gun or by the weapon, by the sword, you will die by it also. It's a very easy, understandable thing. So for all those people who will pick up the weapon, will die by it also. And these are lots of people. And this you will see back in this war, what's coming. Many will die, for they did pick up the gun. They did pick up the sword, and will die by the sword. This is not a fairy tale from a long time ago. Now this is reality, and it is the truth. So okay, to go back to these pop stars, they're all demons. You better watch out. They are demons, they're working with demons. Demons are in them, and they self are demons. You know, Miley Cyrus, who go to a hospital because she was ultra crazy. Not true. Not true. Mental breakdowns and all these kind of things, not true at all. Not true. They lie to you. But if you know everything, folks, then it will become very easy to understand what I talk about. But as long you do not see what I see, and do not walk with who I walk, you will never see this. Your mind will be blurry in that way. And it will stay that way. God only will touch in what He thinks it is touchable. So don't make yourself untouchable. Yeah, by the devil. Make yourself untouchable by the devil. And make yourself touchable by God. The touch of God is really something unbelievable. You will get experiences unbelievable. You will get dreams and visions unbelievable. You will fly, you will be with God, you will go with God everywhere. God will show you everything. He will go to any country. He go everywhere with you. Everywhere. And this all is happening in dreams and visions. And you always fly. You always fly. You never on the floor. You always fly. You are always not on the floor. Never. God did come. He did come by my door with a boat. And this boat, there was no water. But the boat was in the air. And God told me, come, we go. So I just stepped into the boat without the water, because it was in my street. You understand? And I did go to places I never been in my life. And then later I did come back. I drive there to see if it was really true. And folks, then you get the shock of your life. Because the places I've been, I never been before. Exactly what I saw already in my dreams. And if you see this for the first time, you will think, wow, that is mind-blowing. That is really mind-blowing, folks. You talk about mind-blowing things? Be with God, my Father. He will give you a mind-blowing things you never will get in life. Only He can do it, because He is the one who knows everything. I did go almost everywhere. I also did go other planets. I also did go stars. I saw the moon from very close, because I could not stand on it. God did show me and told me how He did create the sun, or the sun, and the things He did use, and terms of words, I do not understand. He did wake me up 26 times when demons did come to me. And these demons are no one else than Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, Beyoncé, Nicki Minaj, all this, and you think very beautiful, sexy pop stars. They did come into my dreams to undress me and to take me into their sex games. And then God come. I think, knocking. So I wake up by the knocking and I look out of my window. No one's knocking. And then I told my Father God, this did happen the first time. I told my Father God, I almost did fuck Miley Cyrus. Why you wake me up? And then directly I started to think, oh wait a moment. And then I told my Father God, wake me up if I do have this kind of problems. And folks, no one else can wake you up like God does. When you dream, you are locked up. If God don't wake you up, your dream will go on. You understand? But by me, God come. He directly wake me up. He see me dream this thing, and God come directly. And He will tell me, you did dream again about these witches. I told my Father God, I can do nothing about it. And God told me, well, you watch at these people. That's why you will dream about it. It's in your mind. And what goes in your mind, come back in your dreams. I told my Father God, oh, thanks. But please, wake me up. Anytime I do have this kind of dreams. So folks, the stories are mind-blowing. But you will never get it if you do not walk with my Father. He can give you that kind of things I'm talking about. Very easy. You will understand people very easy. You need no one. You need no bad stories and all that kind of shit. You don't need it. You need no Bible. You need no belief. You need no God. Understand? I'm telling you folks, my Father is God. But when I say God, God look at me like, I did go to God and I told my Father God, I swear I will not do and that do that again anymore. Please forgive me. And God told me, it's okay, but don't swear. I do not like the word. I think it's some kind of a disease or something. God do not like the word if I say to him, I swear. Maybe it's a very ugly disease. I just don't know. But God told me so. He told me, I don't like the word swear. Is God a woman or a man? God is a spirit. And God is whatever he wants. That's God. For me, he showed himself as the Father. This is how I recognize God in, face to face. Then he will become more human. But God is a spirit. He always was and always will be. And he is a good spirit. And you can get something from his spirit. If this come into you, folks, your mind will blow up. Your life will definitely change. And you will change it indirectly. You don't have to think about it. You will stop those things what is not necessary. So God is not a man and also not a woman. I'm telling you folks, my Father is a spirit and the most kind one. That's why also they talk about spiritual battle. Yeah? So that Ariana Grande sing that God is a woman. She knows exactly what God is. You understand? She knows exactly who God is. She also knows exactly what God can do. But she is not that scared for the wrath of God. But you people need to be scared for the wrath of God. Because you are not like they are. Better put them in the fire than you in the fire. And that's where it's going to. You will go into the fire. And this lake of fire will be on it and nowhere else. sinkholes will melting together in one big place. And there it will start to boil. Water will become like ice, and ice will become like fire. And this ice and fire will be melt down. And this melting down, you will go in. And it was somewhere where CERN, this thing from CERN, is. A place like that. There will it start to happen. There this big fire water thing will come. You understand? And this got everything to do with sinkholes, what will come together in one big, how you call it? Where the people need to go in, who are supposed to go in. And people will be spared. For who did behave good. But behaving very badly, you go in there. These pop stars, you see, they know already where they go. They go to a place into heaven. My father did make a nice place for those people. So they will return back to heaven, yes. But you don't want to be on that place. There is one place in heaven God did create. All the pop stars, porn stars, movie stars, mannequins, whatever there is, kings, queens, princesses, popes, leaders, they all go there. And they know already that they will go there. For them there is no way back. So, you know what they thought? They thought, we're gonna try to get as many people as possible into God's jail. They know already where they will go. You can ask any porn star, movie star, mannequin, whatever, and they will tell you, I will go to hell. You understand? I will go to hell. Well, I'm telling you folks, my father did create a very personal hell for those people. I've been your talker, folks, for almost 7 years. I thank the people who ever did listen to me. This is just a handful. It's a pity, because everything I did say was the most truthfully truth ever will come out of my mouth. Or I will not speak and hold my tongue and keep my mouth shut. And this is what I'm gonna do right now. So I say goodbye, folks. I hope you will do well and will listen to this unknown prophet who loves his Father very much. And God is not a man, and God is not a woman, but God is my Father, and God is a spirit. And he can be the spirit in you. And I want to be the spirit in you. For I am the spirit in God. And I'm spiritual attractive to God. If I could learn God things, I will learn my Father things. But this is what never will happen. I never can learn my Father God what I get from Him. I only can give back. And this what I did get is the repayment of love. And I pay back the love I did get. I give it back. End of the story, folks. Case closed. And I don't know how long I will keep my mouth shut. But I cannot work if there is no work. I cannot speak if I see no dreams. I cannot speak the truth if I see no visions. I cannot be truthful if God is not there.